Tennessee law now formally recognizes D-Day as a day of remembrance, believed to be the first state in the country to do so.
It comes as we recognize the 80th anniversary of the Normandy landings in World War II.
Let's check in with State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner for the story.
You've likely heard the phrase, put yourself in their shoes. But on the day when ordinary men faced extraordinary circumstances, that seems almost impossible.
I can't imagine what it would have been like to be on one of those boats crossing the channel and then just hear the bullets hitting that metal, knowing that that door was going to open and I had to get out of there and onto that beach as fast as possible. I can't imagine being a 17-year-old or an 18-year-old or even a 30-year-old experiencing that moment and what that must have been like, the grandiosity of it and just the sheer fear.
A vivid description of their courage and sacrifice on D-Day that changed the course of the country. Democratic Caucus Chair John Ray Clemens is making sure their legacy lives past the history books.
This legislation seeks to honor and designate June 6th of every year as D-Day Remembrance Day in the state of Tennessee.
Believed to be the first state in the country to do so, the bill received bipartisan support and passed unanimously on the House floor.
Literally, the freedoms we have been bought with the blood of teenagers who charged into machine gun nests just to try to preserve freedom here.
Clemens is familiar with the stories, growing up hearing them from his own grandfather, a World War II veteran who served not only his tour of duty, but also his twin brothers, so he could stay home and take care of their mother and work on the family farm. An unimaginable sacrifice, an indescribable bravery. Clemens is making sure D-Day is always remembered, a day etched in U.S. history, and now Tennessee law.
Everything that we enjoy here today as Tennesseans and Americans were made possible by people with courage, just like those who, went to that beach on D-Day.
Reporting in Nashville, I'm Tori Gessner.
Wow, what a story. The bill making June 6th the Day of Remembrance was co-sponsored by Republican Representative Sam Whitson, who served in the military himself. The legislation was signed by the governor in March and immediately became law. Now be sure to tune in as we honor the anniversary of D-Day, the greatest victory. Our parent company, Nexstar, will be sharing stories of bravery and courage from that monumental day in U.S. history. That's coming up for you tonight at 7 in place of the 7.